It's that time again. It's that time for adventure and travel, and we're not going abroad like at all. We're not even leaving Wales, so it's not going to be as exciting as my other videos. Also, I let my sister borrow my tripod months ago. The tripod I bought specifically for moments like this. I was gonna put you like by here and let me talk as I pack my bag. But the thing about my sister is, if she borrows something, she won't give it back to you unless if you ask for it. And I haven't had the need to ask for it until now, and she's not here for me to ask for it, so I had a little look through her room, and it is just impossible to find anything in there, let alone the specific thing that you're looking for. So no, that's something. But yeah, like I said, we're not going abroad, and like I said, we're not even leaving Wales this time around, because it's only going to be 2 nights. It's going to be tonight, as in Friday, Saturday night, and then back home Sunday. So the reason why is because my sister's school went to a place called Llandranog. It was something in Welsh, alright? It was something Welsh. However, they wanted, what was it, like 150, 200 pounds per child for 2 nights. 2 nights. 150 odd pound can get me 7 nights, well, between 5 and 7 nights in Malaga, Spain. And that's not me personally, that's the whole darn family, you know? So, as the working class, hold as much money as we can family, we weren't paying for it. We were not paying for it at all. So, we decided to try and find other places in Wales. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The trouble with the Welsh people, or the Welsh coastline, is that there's not a lot of places that uses Airbnb. And for the places that do use Airbnb, the cheapest ones are like £25 a night. However, I'd be fine for one person. There's 3 of us, one in 2 separate rooms. So the next best thing was about £40 a night. But even then, that was actually just one big room in a giant static tent called a yurt. I think its name is. Didn't really want to do that. Really didn't want to do that. So we found a nice farmhouse on Airbnb. Again, roughly about 40 quid a night. However, as soon as you added the service charge, it somehow came up to like 120 quid a night. What? Not 120 quid a night, 120 quid for 2 nights. So we weren't exactly looking forward to it, but it seemed really good because you actually got breakfast with that, as well as a really kind host that would take you here, there, and everywhere. So I went to book it, and we lost it. So we went back to plan A, which was trying to find just a place. We could not find a place for less than like 60-70 quid a night, including service charge, like 150-160 pound for 2 nights. Again, can do a whole week in Spain for that. So we weren't paying it. So we went back to our old roots, and what I mean by roots is camping. Seriously, that is our holiday roots. We would go camping. Like my family owns a static caravan these days, so we didn't need to camp anymore. But for a weekend, we decided to go back to the roots of camping. So that's what I'm doing. I'm packing up for a bloody camp trip. I haven't gone camping since I was Wee lad. So this is going to be interesting. My mother and sister are part of Cubs and Scouts or Girl Guides or whatever the hell you want to call them. So they are perfectly fine on it. They are 100% fine on it. Me, I know how to put up a tent. I know how to put up a tent. I know how to deal with nature. Blah blah blah. However, if you cannot, tell from the about 4 inches. I am tall. I am tall. Right? I am flipping between 5'6" and 5'7". I'm 2 meters tall. I'm just about 2 meters. I'm a little over 2 meters tall with my boots on. So yeah, I'm just under 2 meters tall. So me and tents don't work well. However, apparently we have a family-sized tent, meaning it can hold up to, I think, 6 people. I think was it 4? I think it might only be 4. Either way, the point is, it's a family-sized tent, meaning it has bedrooms, living room, patio extension-y thing. So in theory, even if I can't zip up the bedroom portion, at least none of my body will be exposed to the elements. So yeah. I don't know how well it's gonna go, because I've never put up a family-sized tent before. I've only ever put up a 2-people tent, but it should roughly be the same concept. Should. But well, I need a pack, and I've rambled way too much as is. And the trouble with iPhones is I just want to keep looking at myself. I want to keep looking at myself. So this is why I usually, flip it. Usually, but that's not the whole. Why else would I have such a thing as a selfie cam if I would flip it? Oh well, point is I need a pack. So let's do this. Right, packed. I would take my iPad, but kind of pointless. Mostly because I'll have one power pack down here. I've got another one charging here, which I was actually doing. Did I knock it off? I bloody knocked it off. When did I knock it off? Oh no. But I've also got this thing. If you don't know what this is, it's rather handy. It is a solar panel. It's a miniature solar panel, which sadly doesn't charge my phones. The wattage is too high. The watt output is too high for the phones. However, it's not too high for the power packs, or the battery banks, or the power banks, or whatever the hell you want to call them. It's not too high for that, as well as my phone is in one. I have an what's it called? A LifeSafe phone case or something along those lines. Something along those lines, and it has a power pack into it, which charges my phone between 2 and 1.5 times, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm playing Pokemon Go constantly, like I usually do, then it's 1.5. But if I don't play Pokemon Go so vigorously, it's 2. So it's alright. It's alright. But yeah, like I said, most of the time it's only 1.5. So hence the 2 power packs. The one on the floor that is still charging is a beast of a power pack. You can leave it charged for 12 hours and it will still not be full. It needs it needs a buttload of hours. It needs like 15 to 20 hours to fully fill it. It is huge. Even though it's still tiny in comparison to bigger ones, it is huge. And like I said, I have got the backup solar panels. I'm going to try and primarily stay to those, see if they're any good. to actually charge up like the phone case, as well as I'm gonna have my little cool bag, or a freezer bag, or a fresh bag, or whatever the heck people call it. Because I haven't got a clue these days. I genuinely don't know what people call these anymore. But yeah, basically I'm going to raid my, as well as my grandmother's fridge for any of my personal goodies. Because my family, they... their goodies are not the same as mine. They love their meat, I don't. So, yeah. It is now 2:10. I need to go and do food prep. What I mean by that is I've got animals. I've got a few animals. So I need to collect, buy, collect, and prep for those. So yeah, I need to go do that. But hopefully next time you'll see me, either I'll be more organised or I'll be in a car. So we'll find out. Right, so don't mind the attire, as well as I don't know if this audio will be getting picked up by my microphone or my headphone microphone. We'll find out. But like I said, don't mind the attire. I'm off my way to work. So we found out that the 4-man tent, or the family size tent, is massive and old. So it weighs a ton, obviously including the old fiberglass poles. Because they're old, they're not very flexible, weigh loads and blah blah blah. So it looks like we're taking, it's also classed as a family tent, but it's only got the main area as well as the patio extension-y rubbish bit. So my mother's not exactly amused by it, by any means. She's not exactly amused because she has really bad memories of that tent. However, there was 5 of them in there at the time, not 3.5. The half being me being so tall. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna happen. Mama Hughes, Mama Hughes, hello. 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 Like we're here, we're there, we're in Aberaeron. Aberaeron, that's right. Aberaeron. Ah, my God. Right, so it's supposed to be better weather over the weekend. So I thought to myself, just remember to bring your jacket just in case, Hughes. Neither I nor my sister actually brought our jackets. So you can't really see me, like, at all. But my phone died about an hour ago, and I'm using my phone for everything. So we've had the food, walked those two to the lab, though admittedly I did also use it, but I'm waiting for those two, mainly my sister. So yeah, probably going out soon. So yeah, no, so far lovely little place, taken back to the roots. We're gonna hopefully have a little laugh and giggle later, playing something. I've got a pub quiz game for my birthday, so we'll probably end up playing that. But yeah, no, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.